Good morning, everybody, or good day, or whatever time it is. I keep on forgetting this stuff is global, not regional in my area. Um, but basically, we're still continuing to work on. Well, I guess you got to see it first, okay? Lee Chung, which is you got to trade in 50 markets, okay? Like that, you gain access because you have traded over 50 markets, okay? And how you track that is just watch what I'm doing, clicking and stuff in here, okay? Go to your codex. The game is completely different nowadays, but if you grew up with it, it's not so hard. But if you learn how to do this, market network, I've got 26 going, okay? And I do have my streaming panel here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is pop this up to where you can see it. I'm using this because I was nearby my Type 9 that I mine with, so this is the new account from Epic Games, okay? And I type this in, and just take your time and fill this out. Max hop distance. I don't know what all this void loop, fuzzy loop shit is. I mean, you can figure it out and Google it or something like that. Don't forget to kick up your credits because it starts out with like 1,000. Max price, age, we don't care. Demand and supply, we don't care. It'll automatically take care of that if you do it that way. And then which one I'm on is, I don't even remember that. I'm in the middle of it, so I just wanted to make videos. We're doing the cancer sucks thing, okay? I got a loved one that's unfortunately ill with the shit, so we're at Vinetsky Dock, whatever. This one right here, okay? Let me put that back on. This one right here, okay? So we're gonna go to this one, okay? And the other thing is the sites have got. We used to have to, slide over, like copy that or whatever. But now all you gotta do is click this little box thing here. What you guys, the new guys, know that. So we're gonna go to Walker Station, okay? I bought Cobalt and already sold my Lepidite, which I was supposed to make 3 million profits, but I don't know what I did because I didn't record it. So we're gonna do that. Turn this back off, okay? And we're gonna head out. I hope all you do find yourself well. Happy Sunday. I just do this in the morning. I gotta get busy with some home projects because I'm doing that. Plus, taking care of the house. Plus, medicine and all that kind of good shit too. So, yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. Can't control that kind of shit. So, we're dealing. But we're going to Walker Station and into the next system in LHS 1918, I guess it is. And it's going to be 2 jumps. But basically, it's 2 jumps. Oh, and the route finder on that, make sure you put in like 40 light years because they start out with 70 or something like that. It's crazy. I mean, it's probably better to work that way, but we just forget. This is the economy I traded. My first time's an elite, not much. Now everybody just runs the damn passenger missions or mines, and you forget these little things. So, and then we used to do the Imperial Slaves, which is the big money maker. You didn't have that many markets, but you traded whatever. And I don't have the cutter on this account yet. I have to go down to Main Indian, Nagagalin, or whatever it is, and run those missions. It takes you about 4 or 5 days just to do that crap. Now I used to be able to do that in a day and a half. Something like that, back and forth with the missions. But we'll get it done. I mean, I already got the Corvette, so that was for the engineering materials. But you don't really need the Corvette now with you throw the FSD booster on a Type 9. It does the same thing, and it holds just as much cargo, so there was no rush to get that one. Now, because it used to be that was your cargo trader, and then your Corvette was kind of your fighter, or whichever, however you like. It depends on how, you want to get set up, because the cutter, you make a shield, like, I don't know, take a lot of hits before it even gets in any trouble and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. And then we'll pop a heat sink. You got some power plant here or something, I don't know, something draws a lot of heat. Or maybe I did the dirty drag because I was taking ships and doing whatever, running them up to Type 5, so I have engineering to do like the other ones I was currently building, and I was working on Thargoid vessel with the other ones, and that's what this Lee Chung is. I just got to get the shields up, so we'll do that where we're at. So let's see here. Walker Station is where we're going, so we're going to click that. And plus, this distance from the stations, I mean, like I said, you just got to go through that website that I showed you earlier, you know. And I know most of you know that, but I haven't used this in, God, a ton of years. Because it's passenger missions at Barbago, man, or mining low temperature diamonds, you know, for the last year and a half is what it's been and stuff like that. So I can't believe we're already getting into 2021. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. But I'll go to Walker Station and go into here and excuse the Super Cruise, but it's just easier. You can drink your coffee or whatever it is and check out the news and read shit, and or if you're researching a project. Or I use, that sounds stupid, man, but I'll tell you what, I learned a lot of stuff. I actually made a man lift into my garage, so I ain't gotta tote them stupid tubs, the Christmas tubs, up and down the damn ladders in the excuse my French, up and down the attic ladder, you know, like toting them up and down and stuff. Now I got a thing that's got, basically it was $80 for a hoist at maybe 100 or something like that, I don't know, anywhere from 80 to 120. You can get a hoist, the bigger the better, but you can get 220 pounds from Amazon, a hoist. And you just, I cut a little piece of plywood, cut a hole in the drywall ceiling and stuff. Now I got to frame it up and make it look pretty. Now I got the thing up and it's covering the hole, and I've actually used it, but it's trying to choose into the drywall, so I got to frame it up. But I saw all that on YouTube and I made it, and it works, man, you know. And you can do that without permanent making a vessel. I mean, some of them have these fancy things with pipes and stuff like that, but I just bought basically 4 chains and hooked it to the corners, and then put like a we call it a tag line that we used to use for cranes, and you just keep it from spinning. So when you're downstairs, you get it kind of up close, and then you climb up the attic ladder and bump it up the rest of the way and drag your tub off and slide it in where you want to go. But it's a hell of a lot better than toting them up and down the ladder, especially if they get heavy and shit. Christmas trees and stuff like that, they don't fit into that little basket thingy that you make out of the wood, which is about 30 inches. I want to say it's like 24 by, minimum I would go is 36. That's what I did, but you want it to be 36 to 42. And the height matters too, because you got to slide your tubs in, so you have to make it toward the center of your attic somewhere. In a garage, in a typical garage attic in Florida, attics, you know, all over the world are different, but wherever your highest point is, near there is the best way you can do it. And then you just take like a 2x4 in between the rafters and screw it in sideways. And now what I would do is, a lot of people just kind of wood screw their pulleys in. Don't do that. Bolt them in, you know, drill through the wood and put a bolt and a washer on it. Anything from Home Depot or whatever your neighborhood, you know, Lowe's, whatever your neighborhood department store is. And that's sad to say too, because I miss all these little hardware shops, mom and pop businesses and stuff. That used to be a big business in the U.S. anyway, one time. But we're pulling in the Walker Station, so here it says sell my cobalt. I'm supposed to make like 16 unit profit of 11,271 credits. We'll just say dollars or whatever, you know, it's easier to deal with and stuff. So but yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, you know, obviously the rafters are on the side of it, but I gotta frame the ends of it like the north and south ends, so I'll just call it that. Say if the rafters are on the east and west, okay, so the north and south, just to keep them chewing up the drywall. And it's, you can take your time with this stuff, you know, but you want to do that before I start, you know, after New Year's, taking all the Christmas shit down and like that. That's all. So we'll deal with it. And New Year's Day here will be, well, all over the world, but here it'll be a Friday, so Saturday the 2nd I'll probably start packing that shit up, getting it back up in the attic until next year. So we'll see. Oh, that's what I was telling you. Like a big Christmas tree box or whatever like that, you just unhook that little platform thingy and you get like a choker, because when you buy your hoist, You get chokers with it, the little nylon straps, whatever like that. They got two eyes on the end of them, meaning two round thingies, and you just put one through the other. So you're making like a little lasso, and you just squeeze up the box and just pull it up there, and it'll fit. You just gotta be, you tagline it and control your loads. But it's better than swinging that shit above your head. And because I used to have it above the attic ladder, and it'd swing above your head when you were climbing up there, and you was like, please don't drop, please don't drop. But it's in good and it works. And you use it once a year, so who cares? I mean, I wouldn't. You need to beef the shit out of it up if you're going to use it. Store shit out of your attic and up and down, and pull stuff out like your fertilizer or whatever it is you store. So I don't do any of that. Just mine's all long-term storage stuff like seasonal Christmas items, Halloween, stuff like that. But anyway, let's go to the commodities market. What are we doing? We're selling the cobalt, so we're going to hit sell. But yeah, I used to trade a lot, man, and I just got out of it. Okay, so we're only going to make $7 million profit, and that's pretty much what it said, $789, but I got 7,841. I don't have, I put 700 in just because it's closer, but I only have like 680 something cargo space because I got this, that, and the other thing in here. And then we're going to buy, wait a minute, now I'm crazy. Sell cobalt, buy bertrandite. That's a mineral. Well, metal. Where the hell is it? Beryllium. Let me see. Buy bertrandite. There it is. 696. I told you wrong. We're going to buy that. And we're going to go back over here, and you can see buy bertrandite. We're at Walker Station. Okay. So you're going to take this one and copy it, and then you're just going to go to the next place, okay? On your galaxy map. Look. And we're going to cut and paste that in here. Click. Charunder, whatever it is, and like that. Like I said, a lot of these places I haven't been to, so I'm going to get the exploration, stuff like that. Anyway, y'all take care, have a great day, and we'll catch you next time, and hope your favorite football team wins. Mine in Jack's Florida just purely sucks, but hey, it is what it is. But they have over the last 20 years, and there's a thing here, they want us to invest in the team, but the product that they put on the field the last 20 years, I hope it's not any of my business because I'm in the next county next door, but I hope the people of Jacksonville say go jump in the lake and not vote for that shit, because if they're going to provide a product that's been trash over the last 20 years, except for 1 year, which is 2017, then why do that? And they just had a fire sale and got rid of everybody. I mean, y'all know, if you're in America and play American football, I mean, we had one of the best defenses for a long time, but we weren't winning. But still, they had a fire sale, instead of balancing out their offense and, like that. I mean, defensive linemen, one of them went to Baltimore. I mean, it was like 9 people they got rid of. It was just sad. Didn't make any sense, and a bunch of rookies. Anyway, y'all take care, have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Iron Tanker out.